Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at Giant Machines 2017. This is brought to you by Cold Horizon and nah, but really it's shite. Hello everyone and welcome to a smash look at Giant Machines 2017. Fraz here as always, and this is brought to you by Cold Horizon. You get to tackle big jobs, big machines, and there's 14 campaign missions for you to jump into, and there's 7 of the biggest machines available to you. So we're going to be just jumping in. You guys can have a little look at what the game offers. It has been out a little bit while now, but has some nice wee updates to actually make sure everything's working right. But we can go in here. Sound is nicely broken apart, which is always good. These are just obviously down here just now. You do have controls that you're probably going to need to visit more or less. There is gamepad if you wish to use gamepad, but obviously we're going to be using keyboard and mouse. And there is, of course, graphic options, which there's a whole host. Very happy to see here. Obviously we've got everything ramped up for you guys so you can see just what the game looks like. Fortune helps the brave. White Thunder Silicon Mine in the USA. So we're going to be jumping forward though, guys, because I did. Never mind. Usually the loading takes a little bit.
On the space shuttle. Unfortunately, our main machine has a small malfunction.
Oh, really? Does it?
The previous operator of the bucket wheel excavator was just fired. I sure hope you can do better. Use the Thug ZM tow to get closer to the field work.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so we want to go over here and catch it. Just jump into this. And go. Okay, control. Move back, forward, jump action. Oh, okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of keys that we're going to have to. So, throttle. Let's start the engine. So, angry radio, right, okay. And release the handbrake to move. I suppose you might want to. Do you have headlights? Oh, they're pretty damn bright. Okay. Got handbrake, we get camera, so you can actually change the camera. We don't have anybody in the seat, but you know, never mind. You can turn left and right, of course. You can brake and throttle and space. There we go. Right, let's head out to that thing. Holy crap! That is just huge. Anyway, I don't think this was built for off-road. Just so you know, it really wasn't built for off-road. I'm actually going to go in here just now, though, and just make sure that none of this happens, because we don't want anything getting in the way of disappearing for you guys, and I don't really trust it. Anyway, let's get our butts over here. So, this thing is really not built for off-road at all, especially in some sandy desert. Oh my, that...
The broken wires lie on the tray next to the tank. Try to restore them using the workbench.
So pick up the broken hydraulic system, nosies. What I will do is I will actually just bring this up a little bit for you guys so you can actually hear a little better. There we go. There we go. Whoa, stop. There we go. Okay, give me these. Where the hell am I putting these, actually? Okay, let's see if we can fix them on the workbench. Repair. Oil super. This is pretty good. Like, graphically, this game looks incredible. Like, really looks incredible, especially the amount of detail to machines. Rest is fixed.
I see you're doing great. Hey, try not to die while you're attaching the
Plug
wires
in the
to
fixed hydraulic nosies. Where? Oh. Okay, well, let's find our way up then. The game is running pretty damn solid. It's running at a good 60 FPS, which is always nice to see. You certainly bloody hope so if you're running a 1080 behind it, but obviously some people might have to adjust things. Now we need to how the hell am I getting up there? Even the sound quality is pretty good. You know, you would expect it to sound like, well, how the hell do you get up there? Oh my. Some more stairs. So the machines are pretty damn big. There is a ladder here. Let's climb this. Didn't think you could run up that. That's a bit odd. There's that there. A little bit odd the way it goes up and down ladders for your character, but I suppose most of the thing is going to come from this. There we go, right, and up we go. Oh dear, this is not what I liked. We're nearly there. What happens if you look down? Oh Lord, no. I love how it just kind of cheekily goes, "Oh, try not to die while you attach this." I like it, sort of a wee bit of character to it. The game obviously looks incredible. Sound quality is pretty damn good. There we go. Right now, what?
Like a glove. Our next step requires starting the electromechanical transform.
So the idea is basically throughout the campaign you'll be turning the machines on, you know, fixing little bits, because obviously there's a lot more to it. Oh Lord. So there is a lot more to it than just, you know, flip the switch. Which, you know, these type of machines, you wouldn't expect them to flip a switch. A lot of things make them actually work. So, but we're going to go down here, and then obviously we want to probably get this thing going. I think we're probably going to take it to that. Is it to that, or is it to... That is facing that way, so I'm not entirely sure. We'll soon fight. Game go down. Just realized that's moving. Sitting here thinking my eyes were deceiving me, but like the game is pretty damn impressive. You know, you can actually pick this game up on Steam for quite a damn good price. I know you can get quite a lot of enjoyment out of it. Oh dear. Oh no. Apparently, you can die. Apparently you can die. Oh dear. Really? Seriously? Oh man. So yeah, noted, you can die pretty easily even if you jump off a small ledge that any human being could actually survive. But you know, it's a game. It doesn't like you surviving when you're just like, oh, you went over that barrier. No. That's what happens when you get distracted by a conveyor belt, apparently. You die. Right, we're gonna start this up and then we should get this going. How does one get down off here? Oh, there's a ladder here. Thinking, where the hell's the ladder gone to? Right, and push the button. Oh, that is cool. It feels pretty damn impressive when you're actually trying to like operate this thing.
Now this giant requires proper cooling. Turn on the two.
Where? Alright, so that's down there. Can I go over this? No, you can't jump that. Seriously? Sake, we're gonna have to go around. Yep. Alright, let's get this going. There we go. You're gonna have proper cooling for the big machines. Right. Now what?
All systems are up and running.
Right, let's go. What the hell is this? I think it wants us to go down here though. Oh, jeez. Just into the tiny, 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 tiny little cockpit. There we go. Alright, what do we do? Tell me how to start this. Oh. Alright, okay. It's up and running. Oh, we've got... Keep forgetting everything has a bloody handbrake. This thing moves quite well, actually. So we need to move the bucket wheel excavator to here. We're going... it moved pretty fast. We're going at 2.5 kilometers an hour. Although I didn't think this thing would move that quickly, so... What do you guys... Holy... This thing is huge. Does that have lights? It really doesn't, does it? Jeez Louise. So you can actually see that. I wonder what happens if you could turn it on. So we're actually going to go to here. Apparently that's saying 68 meters away when it's right there. I'm not surprised it's moving as slow as it is, but it's actually pretty damn cool. I mean, look at this thing. Look at it. The attention to detail in the models is insane. There we go. Is that like stuck there or something? Nope. Keep going. Come on. There we go. So yeah, you've got like space stations, big trucks, and everything in this game, which is kind of nuts. What you can actually really do. So let's see if we can get this in here. So we'll probably show you this and then maybe one more, and then we'll probably leave it there for you guys. Holy crap. Is that like stuck there? Nope. I get the feeling we're heading to this piece of rock. We need that last wheel there. I love how you get the camera gets stuck in this because you can actually have to actually go under it. The items that the sort of models are actually physical items in the world. That the camera, that's kind of cool.
Good work. We can.
Next mission.
Right. The bucket wheel excavator is operating. Start the whole truck and take it to the unloading.
Let's do this so you can. Look at this thing. It's huge. Wait, can I go on the bike? Can I go on the bike instead? The bike rideable? Oh, that's cheating. The bike's not rideable? Oh, fine. That way. Go. Up. Up. Right, so the controls are... Oh, pressure? Alright. Right, so let's see. X to start the engine. There we go. And handbrake off. Which way are we going? Look at the size of this thing. What the hell even? Oh. We're going that way. Does this have a light? Oh, that has lights as well. That is insane. Now let's go. What happens if you... They even have fuel gauges, so there's quite a little bit of attention to detail that you probably need to kind of keep an eye on. This thing is actually a little quite far away, so I don't like that. Pressure to... Make sure the pressure's off that. It's incredible the amount of details actually went into these. Obviously, the surrounding area is... Some people might think is a little bit bland, some people might not, because obviously the attention details really went on the models of all the vehicles, which are... There is a huge amount of attention detail. Can we go over that? Is it possible to go over that? No. Okay. Fine. Fine. I learned my lesson. Oh dear. Oops. Oops. Come on. No, no. I seriously get this stuck. There we go. Note to self, you gotta be careful. You're not careful, then, well, you lose. I like how you can look inside here, though. There's just everything that... There's not much going on here with the dashboards, but obviously I'm not that up to date and know if this is what it's meant to look like inside here. It could be. But outside is pretty damn cool. Obviously, you get this little weight counter on the side there as well. Now, I do have the view distance set up to the utter max, and everything's kind of loading in, so the game runs pretty well. It is running about 60 FPS most of the time, but it's with the amount of attention to detail, I can see it's straining a little bit. So we need to get this guy around there and park him up. Oh dear. That's not the right way to go. Which way the hell are we going with this guy? Come on, get your butt round. So obviously you probably already decided, it's like, right, I want this game because some people are going to like giant machines. Some people are going to like it because they like these types of games. Something like this and Farming Simulator and everything do ridiculously well for what they are. I believe it wants us to go that way. I'm going to be able to turn this. Nope. I could go all the way around, but that seems to take more time, so I'm just going to go this way. There we go. And go. Although I love the fact that there was clearly a road and I just didn't use it. Not actually sure if you can cause damage. No. So everything else is kind of like in its place and you can't really do anything. So, gotta keep that in mind. We gotta park this up, I believe, here. So I probably will just do this because you've seen a few of the machines and everything, and then we'll take it from there. Let's get this guy turned around. And then... wonder if you can actually...
Now we can start digging for real.
Right, so we want to get out of this and then get down and off to the bucket wheel. Want to find out where the way up again is. Excuse me. I feel so tiny. It's like, this thing is huge. Anyway, let's get up here and see what we can do. But yeah, guys, I quite like this. It is pretty damn cool. Like, if you want to get something like this, you probably will get it because it's pretty cool. We need... how the hell am I meant to... how does one get to that? Probably up this way by any chance. Yup. I even like the sort of voiceover work that's done. It just adds that sort of like extra flair to the game, and it's actually pretty cool. I mean, even the attention detail here, that this texture, maybe not so much. Most of the other things are okay. Modeling quality is pretty damn insane on this. That's where it's kind of... its positives and it's like the sort of attraction of the game kind of lies. So, let's get in here. Right, what do we need to do? Jib up. Jib down. Alright. We probably need to start the engine.
Start the wheel and begin gathering the ore. But be careful now. To minimize ore loss, peel off relatively small layers of soil at a time.
Alright, let's see. What are we doing? So jib up, jib down. Rotate left, rotate right. Is there lights on this? There is lights on this. Next station. Oh, that's the station. Never mind. Wheel on. Oh my. Time to crush it. That is pretty nuts. We have one. There we go. You know what? There we go. Is that like flowing in there? Yeah, it is. Look at it all go. Oh dear. That did not like that. Right, so let's see. So jib up. It doesn't like that at all. So let's sit here for a little bit. Shame we can't like move forward into the mountain. No, that's the only thing. Slowly but surely. Oh dear. The hell? We're not getting as much as I would hope. Oh wait, there we go. We need to collect 1,000 of this? Are you serious? Is any of it going in there? Or do we're probably going to need to process that, I bet you. Yeah, definitely looks like it's going to be that, because nothing's building up on that. Munching away there we go. Come on. The actual intricate delicacies of this game are actually pretty insane though. Like, having to do all this, like, putting everything together and everything. Yikes. Uh-oh. Note to self, you can break everything. Like, really just break it all. Turn it on. Yeah, pretty much pay attention to that, otherwise you break it. Ore mass 3T, 4T. You're doing something wrong if there's noises, you know? Guys, I'm going to leave it there for Giant Machines 2017 for you guys, though. I mean, there is a lot in this game. There is obviously it's 14 missions. You've got each, like, sort of machine, you're going to be doing 2 missions each, so there's 7 machines you can do. There's this guy, there's, you know, Space Rocket, and you've got a bunch of others as well, like you've got Ice, Desert, obviously we're in the middle here, and so on and so forth. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all next time.